Good afternoon, everyone. We are we're reaching the point where all the matches happening wind down. We're reaching the final few matches of week one. But anyway, my name is Dustman. With me in the booth is
It's me, Night Shifter, back for another match today.
and welcome to more SMB3 tourney of 2024. I'll get our racers set up with one proa007 and one DemonBattler. I'll get them set up and ready to go, and then we can go over the flags.
Sounds like a plan.
For game one, forts are shuffled, but stages remain in their native world. All non-force stages are question mark panels. No end-card game. Hammers may or may not break locks. Toad houses remain. We start with power-ups. Sun activates sooner. Breakable grassland rock. Certain rocks in 2, 3, and 4 are gone. That being desert, water, and giants. Randomized boom of HP, and the adjusted hitboxes for the Koopalings, Bowser, and Cheep, I guess.
Don't know about that Cheep. That Cheep still can play dirty.
Hold on, 1 second. Something came up on one of our racers' ends. But once that's over with, we should be ready and going. While we wait, we should probably go over these runners. These two have been at this for a long time now.
Yes, they have. Both are rather decorated veterans of the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer community.
proa007 in particular, he's made it to at least the semifinals. Maybe one, maybe two tournaments. And I do believe that he won overall one of the SG Live tournaments.
I do believe that's correct. And
yeah, I believe it was a best of 5, went the full distance against Stewie Cartman,
who is another excellent runner in the community. So it wasn't like he got off easy in that finals.
Oh no, it certainly did not. I watched it.
But Demon's been around for quite a while too. So this should be a really entertaining set of 2 games.
Indeed. And we'll also go. Let's go over while we still wait about the whole hammers may or may not break locks. That's actually going to be it's actually quite a significant flag for this particular game one, because the result of yes or no is going to determine what they play for game 2.
Yes, if it's yes, they will play game 2B. If it's no, they'll play game 2A. If we don't find out, we play the 2C variety.
Correct.
And just looking at how the other games in the tournament have played out, we have a lot of people at 2-0 and 0-2.
Yeah, so we only have one split,
Yep.
but that's to be expected.
And this is one of 4 matches left on that need to be run, so we're almost to the end of our first week of Swiss.
Our first week, yep.
Because remember,
And,
people, this is, I do believe, 4 weeks of Swiss.
yes, we included an extra week just for the sake of helping with scheduling. And yeah, but just this one, just for the first week, we let the wheel decide who faced who. But from this point on, until the beginning of brackets and Challenge Cup, you are going to be paired up with someone with equal to your record, and also depending on your overall finish times for those games.
So it's rather important to still finish your races.
Okay, it's been resolved. I have set them off. Everyone, what is your guess on what the first world's going to be?
Well, I know since I'm a big proponent of the reverse world order, let's start with 7.
I think we've seen enough World 7 starts. I'm not opposed to it, but
let's see. We got a 3. We've got a 1. We've got another 7. Another 1. Where would you like to see us start, Dust?
middle of the pack. Let's start with Giant.
Okay, a World 4 start. I see a 2, a 1. 0 is calling for a reverse world order, so she's a 7. A 6. We got a little bit of everything. The only one that hasn't really been said was 5. And we start at 1.
Grass.
And in it,
that's precious. Thanks, Randomizer.
yes, it's vanilla layout.
Oh!
Oh no! Proa got pinched. That's unusual.
I mean, even the pros sometimes deal with that.
Yep. And while Proa finishes up 1-2, Demon is in 1-1.
Hello, Paragoomba.
Oh, those dirty.
Friend to all children.
The worst enemy in the game.
And Chad called it. 1F right here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Fred. I mean, this is just way too much vanilla to start off.
Alright, what's our item here?
Just a mushroom. And remember, because this is the first seed, they did start off with a mushroom, a fire flower, and a leaf.
So 1-1-1-2 swapped, and there's 1-6. Think the other one's 1-5?
Sure. Meaning 1-4 is in its vanilla spot. Or it flipped with 1-3. Who knows?
Alright, some safety one-ups for DemonBattler.
We'll never say no to safety one-ups.
Alright, is it 1-5?
It
Yep.
is!
Can I call or can I call it?
You called it. It's just real funny because it's like, okay, we were that close to being absolutely pure vanilla all the way.
Well, there's still the airship.
Yes. But at this rate, it's probably the World 1 airship.
I'm inclined to agree. First, this bro. Vanilla prize. Oh, it's the World 6 airship. Hmm.
So the World 6 airship, okay.
But proa entered with the tail and was able to fly over the mast right away, and just like that, he leapfrogged over DemonBattler.
Yep. That's the little things that can swing momentum. And just a 3-hit Larry. So, vanilla again.
This is the most
Okay.
vanilla I've seen a world in this randomizer.
Yes, same here. So, let's see if we can rub off the vanilla stickiness with our next world. Get something that isn't 2.
Oh, but now there's grass.
There we
And-
go. Giant land.
And yep, there's the standard, if there's a fort right there in the first one, you do it.
Yep, you don't take a chance, because if that's the answer, you got a chance to get out of here quick. And both runners taking the lower path.
Yes, to answer in chat, for this first flag set, the stages remain native to their worlds, but the thing is, because forts are still shuffled. Oh, so that wasn't the answer. Forts are still shuffled, and there is a chance that, let's say, Iceland. It normally has 3 forts, but it might have 2. In which case, a world that Pipe normally has 2, but it might have 3. In which case, in that scenario, one of the World 7 levels will be in Iceland to fill that void.
Yes, because while normally we have beta levels to fill in those slots possibility, they don't exist under these flags.
They can. The option's grayed out if you don't shuffle the levels.
So, where a beta level might slip in and make everything keep things balanced, not in this under these flags. So, seeing a world not in its normal level is a good tip of the hand to know where your 3-forters are.
Or just in general, if a world has an extra fort that it normally doesn't.
Yes.
Knowledge is power.
Yep.
And there goes the other fort.
Which, of course, the 2 forts in this world were the World 4 forts. Because they just do.
And here comes Iggy. A heavy boy.
Ooh. Oh, but looked like only a 2-hitter.
It was 3.
Okay. So while he was heavy, he was no more challenging than normal.
Oh, that wasn't Hitbox. He just got up. He just uncurled himself at the worst time for DemonBattler.
Ooh. God, not like. Oh, look at this. We have 3-8 with Boss Bass.
All right, so that means that World 3 is Waterland is our triple forter.
Yep. Which means there's a possibility there are only 2 forts here in Iceland. And the first one is 5F1.
DemonBattler sneaking in to off this hammer brother. And what's our prize here? A hammer. Oh man.
That could be big depending on how the pipe layout is.
Yes. The thing is, this pipe could just put you right behind that rock.
It doesn't. But that's as far as they'll go.
Yep. So the hammer's not going to do much over there.
No.
And I wouldn't use it here either.
No.
Because this level's not bad.
No, this level's fairly easy. And it's not even a fire enemy set, so this is really not that bad.
Yeah. I guess the one danger I would realistically say this level has is the downward scrolling. Because this level is normally an auto-scroller.
Yep. You just gotta have good spatial awareness of where the platforms are below you so you don't jump too far. Or you will find that pit.
Now, proa could go right ahead and test the hammer on that lock to see if they broke them or not, but that's an iffy play considering the fort's just right there.
Yeah. I think it's a safer play just to go play the fort and then finish the level and save your hammer for, let's say, Desert World. Yeah. Oh, and it's the 8th fort.
The thing is, this fort would have been a good contender to skip having to play, but yeah, I'd still play it.
Yeah. And for runners like these two, 8 fort, not that long of a event for them.
Yeah, especially if you can get the one cycle.
Which he's going for, and he gets it.
It's possible to get there without taking a hit, but it just largely depends on the direction which the road discs are spinning and what enemy spawns in that one spot right there.
Yep. And wow, that was impressive by DemonBattler. He skipped over the P switch and still got through there cleanly. And we have Boss Bass on the prowl again. But Proa leaves him in the dust and bye.
Yeah, for as much menace that Boss Bass can bring, it can't rubber band.
No. until we turn on faster boss bass. But that won't be until brackets. Once faster boss bass is on, he can chase you down.
Yes, for brackets, faster boss bass, here's the thing, we'll see more of it when we get to brackets, but yeah,
Yes.
You can't really outrun him anymore, although you can still manipulate it somewhat.
Yes, but there's a lot less room for error. Because Boss Bass is mad that he hasn't been fed, and he is coming for the runners.
Yep. Alright, so World 1 airship.
Yep. Not a bad one to have to fight Lemmy on.
And yeah, he's just right underground, so just does an easy fire kill. There we go.
Yep. Oh! Flying Goomba gets DemonBattler.
Oh, that was the Hoppy Paragoomba, too.
Yes.
And looked like Anchor was a star.
Oh, okay. That is good knowledge to have.
And,
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's the true menace of Boss Bass. If you... when he starts landing, it's gonna readjust itself, assuming you scroll the screen high enough.
Yep, and oh, it's an invalid seed as we have 3F2 in the desert. Making it the Oasis fort this time. Oh, DemonBattler, you're playing with fire there, son.
Okay. Alright.
And our first
More Boss
with
Bass.
a Boss Bass, and that Boss Bass almost ran right up and ambushed Proa.
We've been seeing a lot of him this seed alone.
Yes, he has come out and forced this seed. And we have the desert tile.
Yep. Your marker to jump over the twister is that patch of hills in the background, that patch of pair of 3. That's my marker for jumping over the twister every time. Alright. Music box.
Yay.
And what's on over here?
Oh, this is a great place for that hammer.
That is a primo hammer use. Skip 3 levels. I mean, sure, these are desert land levels, but I don't think we saw 2-3 yet, and 2-3 can be very nasty.
Yes, 2-3 can just turn it up to mean when it wants to. Oh, and we have a heavy Morton. That's 3, 4 hit heavy Morton.
Okay, so water, sky, and pipes left, and we've already deduced that the triple fortery is water, since we saw 3-8 in Iceland.
And here
Well,
we
there's
have
2 forts right there.
Yep, and 2 pipes to check. And the opener is a bit linear.
Oh yeah, another thing about Boss Bass. His hitbox, his gulping hitbox, isn't a thing until he actually lunges.
Mm-hmm. And great play by Proa.
Every time, this is almost every time, he just divines where Fort Knox is. Although, frankly, in his flag set, it's not that hard because, for some reason, Fort Knox is just always here in pipes.
Yep.
And that would make the other one 7F2. I'm just saying it right now.
Yep. I can almost bet. And and that other fort is required because the lock that was on that middle screen is gone.
Yep. Also, yep, missing bridge.
Yep. So here comes 7F2 as the gatekeeper for this 5th world.
Oh, did DemonBattler not get that hammer? I thought he had it.
I don't know. Maybe he's.
Did he use it somewhere? Did he use it somewhere and I missed it?
I didn't see him use it. So, oh no, he got the start, and yep, there it is, 7F2. Oh, we're being told by Tix, yes, he did. He burned it, skipping the 6-7 panel.
Ah.
So he can't skip those levels.
Hmm. But he should know how to. Yeah, he's going through pyramid now.
Yep.
And
Probably putting the final touches on this 7F2.
well, at the very least, he only has to do just the one more level, and after that he's done. And it's 2-2, so no 2-3 at all for either of ours. That's a blessing, because
that
Iron
has
Emperors.
the tendency to be bad. And Pro is now just this piranha level away from the airship.
World 7 airship next.
Yep. Meaning Ludwig gets to stomp around on his home turf.
No. He's not heavy, which means he's a high jumpy boy.
Yep.
He and Roy are, since they're normally the heavy boys, they can't seem to comprehend their newfound sense of gravity, so they just rocket to the moon.
Yes. They put on those Air Jordans and go way up.
Right, next up is Guy.
So that means Seaside will be. Oh, and look at this. We have 5-9, and it does not look. Oh.
He's going to check if he has a cloud. Because this is a very good cloud usage. And...
No.
Nope. He has to play it.
Yes, it is a forced 5-9 to start off World 5.
Yeah. Darn.
I hear you're just so broken up over this.
The thing is, the only real danger about 5.9 other than its time sync is if you don't get rid of the fire chomp at the very start, if it spawns one at the very start, it's gonna despawn one of these platforms.
Yep. You have to get rid of it as fast as possible. But it's rather uneventful for Proa, so he's past it.
I mean, yeah, compared to most other stages, 5.9 isn't terrible.
Oh,
But,
and because of the lock, they're going to have to go the long way around and first play 5-2. And ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a little advice here with 5-2. If you have a tail, and as you're falling down, you see boss pass, don't flick your tail. Bad things happen.
if someone has that clip on hand, please post it.
Yeah, that was me. Believe me. It I just saw him, innocently flicked my tail, I was like, oh, hi, and then all of a sudden he starts chasing me down, and it's like, oh.
There it is. Anyway, that was a cloud from that bro, so he's gonna fight the other one.
Okay.
Hopefully this one will also be something good, something cool.
Okay, first time to dodge all them boomerangs. Ah, there's another music box.
Meh. Not as exciting.
No. And now to finish the loop and fall down Paradox Pipe.
Wow, both forces just right there in the way.
Yep, and our last actual level for this world is 5-1.
For those not to know, there is an item you can get in 5.1, but it requires flight.
Yes.
And room. You need to get rid of that chain chomp somehow.
Yeah.
Or just go with a P-Wing, whatever.
Yeah. So it doesn't make for an easy pickup. And we have 6F1. Proa not going to take the damage boost.
Yeah, he's gonna hang on to that suit. I mean, Fortnox was already done over with, but there are some others. There might be another fork or two where this could be handy.
6F2 comes to mind.
That is true. Having the flight on hand just right away, that is also a big help.
And our second fort is... Oh, we're not going to find out on Paro's side. He said, I'm done.
Not a bad cloud use. I think I would have done the same. But now it needs to be... Okay. No, we saw one fort already. It was in Grassland.
And Roy is our boy. All 5 hits.
Right on. Okay, so, finally we're at Waterland, and this is a triple forter, as stated before.
And, ladies and gentlemen... Command. Oh wow, this could be a quick 3. Until it does that.
Typical.
But still, it's just 3F1 here, a level, and then we're to our third pipe, so still could be a relatively short World 3.
Get rid of that fire jump. There we go.
Yeah, good getting rid of that.
Although it might just be only the first fire jump at the beginning that does that. I think the other two are fine.
And I'm not sure, but we have 3-9 here, and Proa just bulldozing his way through. Oh, simultaneous connection there. Got the tail kill on the Koopa, but the Koopa took his leaf. And we're being told the other two will despawn platforms.
Oh no. Well,
Oh.
okay. I'm gonna at this point you just commit to going down this route because
Yep. DemonBattler has fallen into the dark ravine.
which is much kinder than his vanilla incarnation.
Yes. Because there's the enemies that usually live down here love to throw those blocks at you relentlessly.
There's a lot of Buster Beetles down here normally. Also, hello, Hammer. I think we're. Oh, we're gonna
try.
test it. We gotta test. No.
No. Hammers do not break locks.
All right, so we're rolling game 2A next.
Yes, we are. Which means that hammer is now officially useless.
Yep, it's just a block in your inventory that you can't get rid of.
Yep. And he's gonna.
He has to find the third one.
But
Okay,
luckily for them,
right
it's
there.
right there. And it's Air Force.
I've been taking my time in this place as of late because I wouldn't say eating inputs, more like I keep hitting the button too late. It's always this place though. I don't know why other places are fine.
Same, Demon. I mean, Dust. Ugh. I was calling earlier with Demon. And he's racing. But I always try to take it easy on Air Force because I always seem to slip off one of the back of those
Rocket engines.
platforms. Yeah, off the engine. And it's just like, let's not. Pro with the World 4 airship P-speed strats. Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Wendy. Oh. Got a free hit on him. But just the 3 hitters, so...
DemonBattler also clouded that fort, so we won't know what it is. But we know for a fact it's not 6F2 since we saw it.
Yep. But what it is, the world will never know.
Alright, so how many bridges, folks? World 8 will always have 4 forts.
Yes. I'm going to say we have 3 bridges this time. Oh, no, we will not. We will at best have 2.
Yeah,
Because that is a hot mess of a first screen.
it's gonna break the one blocking off the Navy icon.
It has to.
Or it could break the one blocking the pipe, but we kind of hope that it breaks the one that's not blocking the pipe, because you don't want to go back here.
No, you really don't.
Okay.
All right, so on to our next fort. 5-2
5F2.
Lava Fort. Where the rule is just keep jumping.
If you can get P-Speed here, great. If not, just keep moving.
Yep. And nice jump getting past the boo guarding the pipe.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 if something despawns there or not.
Yep. Oh, the lock there remains.
Curious.
Nothing on Handbridge.
And that's false tank.
Yep.
In these settings, it's always going to be the regular tank here. There is a prize at the end of it, and it looks to be directly in the way of something. So
Yes. This is
That's
not
a
a bad play.
yeah, that's it. You don't want to lose your life here because this actually is a pretty long trek.
Yes. And just a mushroom.
Oh,
Oh, and
and
we
it's
have
8-1.
8-1. Oh, I despise this level with a passion.
You're not alone. I mean, I personally think it's all right, but I can see why. Because of that thing right there.
Yep. That thing right there, and then there are just sometimes making this jump here or jumping off that note block, especially that note block where it just doesn't want to bounce right. You jump, you hit the note block, and you just go 2 inches off into the pit.
Okay, that opens up at least 2 pipes.
Yes.
Hoping these don't loop to each other.
It's
Okay. He's there.
Bowser. The bridge is built, and we have Navy to finish it off. And you know that funny thing we were talking about with Air Force earlier about slipping off?
Oh, he just did that. Yeah, I see that. He's got the P-Wing on now. Which, yeah, it's a lot safer, but it's gonna it'll take a lot longer because of the speed you're going at.
Yeah. And Proa has a fire flower, so he's arming it and off to go deliver 35 fireballs to the head of Bowser.
Yup.
But that's no longer as easy as it used to be because of the hitboxes. And oh, we've got the Boo guarding Disco Starway.
That boo is the reason why I no longer try to go for the upper clip, the first clip, the one before the everyman clip.
Yeah. And going into the fireball room. But yes, the fire kill on Bowser has gotten harder because of the fixed hitboxes. You can no longer just stay right close to him. But here we go.
I mean, I guess I could face left, but I forget to. Anyway, so yeah.
And
Just keep your distance. There we go.
there we go. Bowser's down. And that means proa007 is going to be our race 1 winner. And he does it in an official race time GG time of 36 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah, the thing about 6F3 is that you hope that this room where you go up the elevator doesn't have any of the rebel hotfoots.
Yeah. Believe me, I've had one where there's been 3 of them down there, and it's just like, oh no.
Same. But a slight reprieve is knowledge that it doesn't go the room doesn't go back down. Once it's up there, it stays there.
Yes.
Also, DemonBattler is skipping that Navy icon.
Oh, he's thinking. Looks like he's. Yeah. Well.
Or never mind, he's going back for it, I think.
Yeah. There we
Okay.
go. Because something tells me. I think this was our bridge builder.
Yeah. Because we never found the 4th fort here.
The 4th floor is actually in the way.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. So we had the first. We had the. I think.
Oh no, you're right.
Like, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's 3. We did 3. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, DemonBattler made the correct decision in going back for it.
Yes. I'm gonna get the bad news that this is just the normal tanks, but has no choice but to play it.
Oh!
Oh, sometimes those cannons will just ever so slightly snipe you.
Yeah, it fired at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
I mean, cannonballs have some of the worst hitboxes in the game, but that wasn't a hitbox issue.
That was just, it went off at the wrong moment.
Yeah, he's gonna put on that P-Wing. He does not want anything to do with 8-1 right now. Yeah,
Nope,
here we go.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah. There is a pipe you can go down, and it skips a good portion of the level.
Yep. Oh, he's
That
just
was it
gonna
right
fly over
there.
it all.
I mean, this works too. I think going down the pipe would get you past that jerk hot foot that no one likes.
Oh, it gets you well past that. It actually gets you to just before the note block jump.
Ah, even better.
So
Okay.
was
You
it
just
this
need to go down
pipe?
this pipe. Yeah, it was this one, I think. There we
Yep.
go.
And then Navy to finish, and then on to Bowser.
Yeah, so the tank icon was the real one. That was the missing fort.
Yes. And that, I believe, was on Handbridge.
Yup.
So we have 2 forts that were in the seed, but we don't know what they were.
And now all that's left is Bowser. Gonna put on that flower and, yep, star up too. For
Yep.
safety. That's what I do.
Because while you can run under all 3 with no problem, sometimes the RNG is not in your favor.
Yeah. If he wasn't invincible, he would have gotten clipped right there.
Yeah.
On that first laser. You heard the bonk sounds
Yeah.
happening there. I think it's like a frame kind of thing.
Yeah, it is.
And I think one distance like it fluctuates between 2 pixels and 3 pixels forward.
Oh! Potaboo gets DemonBattler. Is this a fire flower? No, so this is going to be a long kill.
Dang.
Oh, and this is definitely the more treacherous of the fireball patterns, but still not too terrible.
Yep, all that's left is Bowser.
Yep.
And now we have to see how you played the game normally, how the developers want you to play it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because usually Bowser's hitbox is only in his head. But thanks to Macobra, he got in there and he patched that. So it's now the entire body length of Bowser. So no more cuddle strats. No more being able to just sit right next to him. You gotta keep your distance and let him work.
Yep, and fun fact, Nintendo didn't fix this until the GBA version. So DemonBattler clocks in at 40 minutes flat.
Not bad. For that seed, that's not that bad.
And with that is the end of Game 1. Stay tuned as we get our runners ready for the second round. Since hammers did not break locks this game, we're going to be rolling Game 2A, where they will.
Yep.
We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're just about ready to begin not week two, game 2A. As mentioned previously, since hammers did not break locks for the first game, they will here, guaranteed.
We also reintroduced the beta levels to the level pool, and the levels are now shuffled all across all the worlds this time.
And that also includes beta levels. So let's set our races off and get going. um. I'm gonna stick to my guns and say 4.
And I'm going to stick to mine and say 7. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this time race 2 was rolled by yours truly. So if it's awful, you know who to blame.
Yeah, I washed my hands of whatever horrors await us. I don't know. I think it'll be fine.
The one thing I do notice with my C's, I usually tend to roll a lot of heavy Koopa kids and long levels if the items don't fall right.
Well, we'll find out in about 10 seconds. Water.
Yep, starting in water. And oh, look at this. And within seconds, my seed is invalid.
Dang.
Well then.
But this level's gonna play pretty much the same way, same distance even, because you can only swim so fast.
Yep. Just a one-hitter boom boom though, so not too terrible.
Okay, so what's our first actual stage here?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we forgot to mention in game 2, you don't start with power-ups in your inventory anymore.
Yeah. So they don't have anything to help them out right now, so that inventory page is clean.
Yeah, good. No worries, that's nothing these two can't handle.
Exactly.
And was that the first sun we saw today?
First sun in a... No, I think we saw the sun once in the other seed. And, ladies and gentlemen, big news. The 4 forts have been broken up.
Wow.
What
a novel concept.
Our 2 forts are 3F2 and 4F2.
Yep.
And 4F2 loaded with booze, nonetheless.
Okay, that's 2 forts down. We don't know if this is the triple forter yet, because, Okay, it's not. Wendy's open.
Yep. Question is... Oh! Demon giving us a quick try at the 1-up game.
This pipe will take us to Wendy.
Yep. Pro is in the lead, but Demon is right on his heels.
Yeah, especially since DemonBattler chose not to fight that bro.
Yep, and it's the World 2 airship. Ooh, this is one of the rougher arenas to fight Wendy on. They both want to make sure they maintain fire here.
Yeah. And if she jumps in place like that, that's really helpful.
Yep. Oh, but she was just a 2-hitter.
Well, okay. So they're going to leave at both roughly the same time.
Yep. And our king has been possessed by Gollum.
And, uh-oh. Okay.
There we go.
Must have lost focus.
Yep. And World 5, and we start off with 8 Fort. Now the question is, will this build the bridge? Or is there a forced twisty castle climb ahead for them?
Not that either of the runners needed it, but that power-up block over there is one of the few that are not randomized. It's guaranteed to have something, because you need to make progress.
Yep. Proa gets the 1 cycle, but not DemonBattler.
Dang. But oh wait, this is fine. Because if this item has a star, it doesn't. Dang.
Yes, if it had been a star, it would have balanced out, but with it not being a star, Demon's still going to lose a little bit of time, and it doesn't build the bridge, so welcome to the longest pipe transition in the game.
Yeah, that's like what this is, just a glorified pipe transition.
Yep. Because there's not an actual level entrance to it, nor an official level exit. You just go from one end of a pipe, have a mini level inside of it, and exit another.
I've never seen a marathon with... Oh, there are two on top of each other. So...
If they're marathoning on their own, then we need to talk to Fred.
Yeah, the thing is, I got confused because I typically see the marathon with a ship.
Ah.
But anyway, that's done and over with.
Yep. Just a leaf from that, Hammer Brother. So with the possibility of, with the guaranteed possibility of hammers breaking locks, we've yet to see a hammer so far.
Yup. With Alright, sorry about that. Anyway,
And Proa takes the other set of pipes to dodge around the remaining fort. So once again, there's a fort in World 5 we probably won't know about. And this time Roy's only a 3-hitter, so he's no longer our boy.
Yep, go in that pipe, go over that fort, you don't play it at all.
And here's World 1.
No hammer! Gotta play all those.
Yep. nice long World 1 because they even have to play the fort because there's no way around it either. So 4 levels in a fort to get out of World 1.
Okay.
It gets clear before the boss bass can even think about making him a dinner.
Up next, 5-3. Okay. What's our enemy set
Okay.
this time?
Here we go. Oh!
That's about what I expected.
And the Paragoomba strikes.
Alright. And what's down here? Ironically, this is one of our better enemy sets to get in this stage.
Yes,
Usually they're much worse.
Oh, but Paragoomba threatening from above again.
Only one, strangely.
Yeah. And Proa sneaks into that pipe to get out of there. And our 4th level is 610 with a cheap.
Oh!
It's mini boss bass. Oh no! Battle Demon taking a death in 5-3. Oh, nice duck from Pro to avoid mini boss. Now you see how that early hammer throw happened there for Pro and gave him a cloud? That happened, and it is one fort. But that happened in my race earlier this morning, except it was Yoku who got that cloud and got to Cloud Atlantis, where I was forced to have to play it.
So that was an anchor from that stage, so, it was a star last game, but, we don't know what it could be this time. As,
Yep. Demon trying to get through without getting pestered by the mini-boss. And Larry looked considerably stronger this time than last seed. Off
right,
to pipes
next. 3 Pipe Monty.
Yep, and we do see a singular fort so far. Oh, and Demon gets hit by the hotfoot trying to fly up, and he's going to miss out on the anchor.
Well, hopefully for him it's nothing special.
Yep. And only one fort seen so far.
We haven't seen the Promised Land yet, I don't think.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
There it is, and that fort is required.
Unless
because we still don't have hammers. Oh, unless you gotta go around it.
You can just, yeah, you have to play at least 2 extra levels, which is
depending on, but with being here already and not knowing the path to the fort.
Yeah, you just play them.
Yep. And
You even got an item transferred item here.
Yep. It's early enough I could see Proa going for it. And the way he's clearing out things, he probably is. Alright. What's our item behind the screen?
I mean, it's too late for the hammer to be useful here, but it would be nice. Hammer
It's
suit.
a hammer suit. We have a Kingslayer.
Okay, that solves Bowser.
And the anchor was a fire flower.
Neat. And there's Revenge Cheep.
Yep. The ever deadly mini boss.
A jump here. There we go.
Proa had to duck under him right near the end of 610.
Alright, DemonBattler beginning his hunt for the Promised Land.
Yep.
He might do the same play that proa did.
Yep. Oh yeah, instantly.
Yep. Yeah. It's just too much work to hunt down that solitary fort.
Yes, it is. If the fort had been there on the island, yeah. Oh no! A bad bounce off the Buzzy Beetle for DemonBattler.
Yeah. You can get P-Speed off this stage pretty consistently. But it's just a matter of actually getting the timing right and knowing when to jump.
Yep.
Because the Lakitu is one of the few constants that are not at all randomized.
No, and that Lakitu and the Lakitu in 4-4 are the most absolute snipers in this game. Their accuracy is scary. And we have 2 forts here in Desert.
Ooh, DemonBattler is foregoing that item.
Oh, that's big. That is hammer suit advantage to Proa.
Alright. Like you suit from that pan stage. And 076.
7-6 and Proa has a tail. Oh no.
It was discovered recently that you can get P-Speed in this room, but
he gets the clip.
Irrelevant it's irrelevant because he gets it. It is possible to get P-Speed in that small area. You do have to jump over the pipe and run along it, and actually getting the P-Speed, you have just enough time to get over that wall, and I think it's like 4 or 5 attempts at clipping it. That's the distance, I think.
Oh wow, and it looks like this is a 3-forter. And Proa is starting in with 4F1.
And that's assuming you can.
Being told just a 2-forter, okay.
Yeah. Let's look at the map again. Yeah, it's only 2.
But that was the one blocking the way, and have to play normal tanks before getting out of the world, which is another item opportunity.
Indeed.
A Tanuki suit. Oh, Demon going right to the first fort, which was not necessary in its Air Force.
I guess maybe we'll see perhaps where the other lock was.
And Heavy Morton, but only one hit.
Alright, so Giant Ice left.
Yep.
And to my knowledge, we haven't seen the triple forter yet.
No, we have not. Here's Ice. And 2 early pipes.
Okay,
Oh, no.
we're switching pipes first.
Okay, that second pipe's going to move them along pretty well.
How far along, though?
To
he's not even in check.
about the middle of the level. I think he's assuming that this isn't a 1 Fort 6. So he's taking a chance that this is something that's needed.
I mean, at minimum, there's going to be 2 forts here. Because we saw both single forters already.
So yeah, he's taking the chance that, this is going to break or build something that he can't see yet instead of that lock right there in front of him.
Yeah, it's possible that this could build a bridge. But it's a dud.
Yep, it breaks the lock. So he's going to take... Well, once he's done fighting his bro...
Ooh,
a hammer.
I got the clip.
Nice.
Third try, I think.
And there's the fort up top that the runners will more than likely need to finish the level.
Yeah, I would assume so. Although they could, they could check where the lock is, because it's possible it could be just be on the ring, the roundabout.
Yes. Yes, I would definitely check before playing it, but if you need it, you know where it is. Pro is thinking about using the hammer, and we've got 4-5 with a boss bass, and the piranha plant gets Proa.
We got really spooked there.
Because that boss bass came right up out of nowhere. Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna keep him around. And this is what I mean by exploiting boss pass.
Yep.
Even when he's fast, his lunge speed remains normal.
Yes. And 6-6.
6-5.
That's 6-5. And yeah,
Proa's already tailed up. He doesn't need to go in that pipe.
Nope.
The giant enemy set, so there's no fire, there's no pile drivers.
Nope.
Yeah, we're done.
Yep.
Alright, DemonBattler clouding that stage and just making his way to the airship.
Yep.
But took a
bullet bill to the head. And 4-5 with a boss bass.
Ah! Oh dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, DemonBattler. He's gonna need to be careful now, cause
Yes, he is. He's small.
Okay, at least he's heavy. He can't and was also one hit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Crisis
Yes.
averted.
Yes, crisis averted. He's okay.
Okay, it looks like Pro A is going to ignore that 4 for the time being. See.
Oh, it looks like
Yeah, he
that
has
is
to play
probably-
that.
yep. This looks like bridge out. So because I don't remember seeing another lock anywhere.
There wasn't one. The one luck we saw was that one.
We're about to see on DemonBattler's screen.
Yep. Alright, DemonBattler's going to test the pipes first as well.
Gets his information. And yes, the bridge is out. So what builds our bridge?
DemonBattler's checking the other pipe as well.
This is a good move because he doesn't need that first fort. If he doesn't go back, this is a good play. Could catch him up a little.
Yeah, he's gonna get some good items here too.
Yep.
Well, this hammer at least. I think this is the hammer.
I think this is the hammer right here.
There. Oh,
Oh, it's
maybe
the
it was-
other one.
oh, it was the one by the left.
Oh!
Oh dear. Yeah, go in that door.
Yeah, go in that door. Go in that door. Get rid of him.
Oh wait, it's probably worse. Never mind, it's fine. Now these segments in 4-6 are annoying because of the Kaizo blocks that are by the pipes.
Oh, is proa high enough?
Yeah, I think you got it. That's the off-screen wand grab, folks.
Yep.
Yep. DemonBattler continuing on the way. Unbeknownst to him, he's well on his way to winning the coin flip.
Yep. And our last world before 8 is World 4. And we're
Also,
starting off...
that was a hammer suit from Peach, so
That's going to even out the hammer suit advantage.
mm-hmm. Yeah, you have just enough time to fly up there with that shell. There you go.
Yep.
That was not the answer.
Yep, not the answer. So where does this send us?
This is triple forward, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now this pipe, please take us somewhere acceptable.
7F1, and he has the tail.
I'm telling you, Pro A's a pro A at this. Yeah, hard to tell. We're gonna have to go back and check.
Yep, we gotta go back and check because
It was not the answer.
that was not the answer. So, gonna have to play a level to.
Oh, so the other level in that fork that DemonBattler was at, it was 8-1. He decided, no, I don't want any of that. Thank you.
I don't blame him. Between this and 8-1, I'll take this level every day of the week.
Okay, what is next? What is our final fort before World 8?
5-1.
5F1, okay.
So the
If you-
7 forts got split up.
Interesting. There is a power-up on that left brick. If you can get a star from that, that just completely validates that entire segment.
Yep. We have the World 4 airship as our final one. And with the Tanuki suit, Pro is going to make very quick work of it.
Yep. Four hits. And that should be it for... Yep, there we go.
Yep.
How many bridges?
I'm going to go back to my first pick of 3.
I want to think, say, 1. Thing about the Four Bridger, while it is possible we have seen it, it's like a once under a blue moon kind of thing.
Except if your name is Sinister Sama, who has managed to roll it twice.
Did he roll it a second time? I can, because
Yes, he did.
The first one was definitely him. The second one was Diesel.
Oh, okay. Second one was Diesel. Okay.
I don't know who rolled the third one.
And well, no locks on the opening screen, so the possibility is still there. And Fire Fort is our first fort in World 8.
Yep. Sana, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right in the way, so we had to play it. So,
Yep.
alright. How about these pipe checks?
Oh, we are forced into the dark.
Yep. Thanks, World 8.
And our second fort is 6F2.
Alright.
And with
Going in with the
Tanukis-
proper power-up.
Yep. And the perfect trade-off.
Yep.
Get done
Just
with the
don't-
Tanuki, pick up the Fire Flower to take care of Boom Boom real quick.
Just be careful not to bonk your head in the block.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, and there's a lock that broke in the dark. So we
All
are
right,
down to
so-
3.
Mm-hmm.
Hand
And
bridge is
we
clean.
We might just get it.
Oh, and Demon doesn't have
Aw, one.
just one. And this is Super Tanks, so does this build the bridge? No. We
The
still
lock
need.
was in the upper right portion of the dark room. And it must have been blocking the answer. The
Yes.
bridge maker. Yep.
And it is 6F1 to finish it out.
Or maybe it was a dud, because there wasn't a lock in the way of that fort.
Nope. No, it broke when we played the last fort. It broke when we played 6F2. Not 6F2, the one before that, I'm sorry.
Be careful now. Okay.
Come on, demon.
All right, Bowser's open.
Yep.
Yeah, he remembers which pipe it is.
All right,
All right,
hammer
hammer
suit
suit.
on. Star. Nope, no star. So
Don't have any.
going up and over. Doesn't get the first clip. Dodge the hot foot. Successfully up disco stairwell.
Every man clip. There we go. And now one more clip or one trip to the oh.
He hits it first shot. Nails the clip to Bowser's room. Hi, Bowser.
Yep.
Bye, Bowser.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat once more for proa007. Your winner in race 2, taking the series 2-0 with an official race time GG time of 34 minutes and 42 seconds.
Well done. That puts him at 2-0.
In an ever growing 2-0 room.
All right. We're gonna see if we can get him in for some comments.
Mm-hmm. DemonBattler on his way through Lava Fort. Oh, gets clipped by the hot foot. So he loses his firepower.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, that got a little close there, Demon. But you're good.
We're joined by proa007, our winner tonight. GG.
GG, Proa.
GG, you can hear me?
Yep, loud
Yes,
and
I
clear.
can hear you.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
So, thoughts on the seeds?
I mean, neither was especially quick, and still working on some stuff, and I could have played better. I mean, there were some things I'd like to have back in both seeds, but overall, I thought I played fine. Nothing too egregious or crazy with the seeds overall. Just got to be a little smarter, use my items better, like I should have in game 2. I left a cloud and a hammer on the table, and I think that was me just trying to be a little too cute and trying to play ahead when I should have played for the moment.
Well, in the second seed, there wasn't really a good chance to use the hammer.
Yeah, I should have
really.
used it in 6. I mean, once I got it, I should have broken that lock on the 6-7 on the 6-7 tile. I kept thinking, oh well, maybe it'll show up. There'll be a lock at the end of World 6, and nope, with an island. So at that point, like, there was almost no way I was going to be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
At that point. So, and I left the cloud on the table again, kind of just playing a little too far ahead. But I mean, in terms of my general play, I thought it was fine. Nothing, just a couple of silly deaths, and overall, I was fine.
Yeah. I think what I think the amusing thing about the first game was that grassland, how that was most vanilla I've seen grassland be.
Yeah, it was something all right, and after my rather poor start, dying in 1-2, it's like, okay, and it kind of shook off the nerves, and it's like, all right, let's do this, let's get going. So, but again, there were things, me just had to try to like sort of ram my way through a lot of stuff when I didn't need to. So, and overall, I thought it was fine. I knew Demon was capable of some pretty good stuff, and just wasn't gonna take it for granted. And anytime you can start off with a couple of wins, that's always a plus.
Yeah, but in game 2 in particular, you went for that fort that didn't do anything useful in Iceland. Demon ignored it entirely.
Okay. Yeah, it was more. I've seen these kinds of maps before, and I've gotten burned very badly as a result, so I didn't want to have to come back.
Yeah, that is a choice
Yeah.
we need to make sometimes. Because you're right, it is a long, long walk.
Right. So I'm happy with the results. So got off to a good start, and we'll see what happens in seed in the second set of matches. There's gonna be a lot of good 2-0 players in the field, so I'm looking forward to seeing who I draw next.
Yep, and we'll be rolling that sometime Monday after that game.
Yeah, I think so. So, but no, GG's to Demon, and thanks Dustin Night Shifter for the comms as always. Appreciate it. So get back at it next week. Louder and faster, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
But that 2-0 group is getting rather large.
Yeah, I thought there might be a lot of 2-zips. We've only had one split so far, and there might be some splits with the coming matches, but I'm not. I thought we might get a lot of 2-zips just because we got a lot of newcomers, and for them this is their first time, so a lot of them aren't quite sure what to expect. Not because they're bad; it's just a different kind of mentality. But
and it's also the fact that we randomly rolled these matchups.
Correct. Yeah. So, but no, I think it's going to be a good next. Going to be a good week too. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
No problemo.
As DemonBattler finishes up with Bowser, finishing with an official race time of 41:45. Get your GGs out for him.
Indeed, and we're gonna see if we can get him in as well for some words. I imagine he's got some things to say.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
I guess while we wait, let me go over the schedule. Happening in about 15 minutes on SpeedGaming 3 is Tazzle versus Sharky 2107. So we'll just scoot you on over to that once all this is done.
And welcome in our other runner, our DemonBattler. GG, sir.
Well, I can't be too surprised. I figured I was gonna lose to Proa twice anyway, so... I actually did better than I expected, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is the good mentality. Just do your best anyway.
Honestly, I'm glad, like, the first seed, I'm actually pretty happy just because I only had 2 unintentional deaths out of that whole thing.
Yeah, it actually had a few optimizations over Pro A in game 2. That fort in Iceland, Pro A did that fort, the first fort that's right there at the start. It did nothing. You skipped it and won the coin flip there.
Oh, wow. See, I generally figure I might as well try for it, and if I lose the coin flip, I lose the coin flip. Because there's still a chance that someone else took it too, you know?
Yeah, yep. These are the choices we need to make at times.
Yep.
Also, I don't remember who said earlier about the walls aligning up or whatever for 5-2. I misunderstood that, and that cost me dearly.
Oh no.
Because I hugged the right wall.
But you gotta move over right just one block worth of space after you clear it.
Yeah, I did not realize that part until afterwards, and I know it's typically faster to just take the death and go from there again and try again, but I figure I might as well keep going anyway.
Luckily, the enemy set down there wasn't too terrible.
Yeah, thank goodness.
What else is there to mention? How are you feeling going in next week?
I mean, I guess it just depends on who all ends up on the lower half of things. Because, like,
well,
like
Demon,
this time around...
You and me could end up playing each other next week. Because we're both sitting at 0-2.
It's very much possible. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think we actually went up against each other in the Swiss round last year, too.
Yes, we did.
Yep, we'll see how it turns out in the coming days, because your finish times are also going to determine that who you face next.
Oh, okay.
As well as your win record.
Oh, man. I'm kind of surprised I didn't see a whole lot of different items, like, out of the Hammer Brothers this seed.
Yeah, it was mostly, like, just boxes, stars.
Yeah, I think I saw, like, 1 cloud, maybe 1 hammer, and that was it.
Yeah, there was just that one single solitary hammer, and given that this seed, it was guaranteed hammer breaks locks, didn't really have the item for it.
There really was nowhere where it was any good, honestly. It would have been good in ice if it was a lock and not a bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's the sad part about it too, is the fact that when it's World 6, they really aren't all that useful anymore because it's never a lock blocking the way to the castle. It's always a bridge that's needed.
It's very rarely is there going to be a lock in the way. It just, the locks don't, to my knowledge, they don't show up on that long stretch of land to the airship. If there is a lock, it's going to be like right there in full view past the fork.
Pretty much. Also, I know the world levels are shuffled around within their own worlds in Game 1, but how about that almost identical vanilla World 1 start?
Yep.
Yeah.
We were
I-
mentioning that as it was unfolding. It was like, oh, this is unbelievably vanilla.
Swap 1-2 and 1-1 and 1-5 and 1-6 as spots, and you're done.
Yep.
The bro even had the vanilla prize. The only thing that was
Yep.
that was off was the World 6 airship being there.
Yep.
So any final thoughts before we wrap this up and get everyone on over to the other match happening on SpeedGaming 3 soon?
Honestly, just I like the flag sets. I like the variety among the flag sets. So I think this year's tournament is going to be especially interesting compared to before.
Definitely.
All right, let's go over the schedule. I know we did it earlier, but let's do it again. And yeah, we probably should wrap up real soon because according to High Flyer, there's a warpless match happening right after this on this channel.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go over this real quick. I already mentioned the Speed Gaming 3 match, Tazo versus Sharky, happening in about 7 minutes. On the 13th, tomorrow at 9 p.m., Leslie Pro04 versus Shy Guy. And on April 15th at 3 p.m., MIDI Guy DP versus Glutamic Acid. And that about covers it. Thank you, Night Shifter, for hopping in, and
No problem.
thank you, DemonBattler and ProA, for giving us a show.
Oh, it's always fun to throw myself up here and embarrass myself in front of everyone. So
Hey, I did that. I did that yesterday. But anyway, thank you, Speed Gaming, for allowing us to tournaments, and thank you, viewers, for watching. I'm Dust Minion.
And I'm Night Shifter.
Stay tuned for Warpless match happening on this channel right now. Goodbye for now.